My orders were to keep you fed until they were ready.
Ready?
Ready for what?
You don't get it. I'm just a grunt. 3 square meals and a uniform.
Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is James in Nashville, and I've got a lot of questions and comments and different things about this guy right here.
There are thousands more like me.
And was asked to do a video about him. And I have mentioned him a couple times. I think I talked to some people in the comments and stuff like that, acknowledged that, yeah, they look alike. But I've been asked a few times, and that's what I do. I make Walking Dead videos, right? So we saw this guy resisting Commonwealth in the trailer. Everybody was like, hey, that looks like that soldier, that Princess in the train car and stuff like that. And yep, sure enough, sure does look like him. So I'm pretty sure it's the same guy. Let's go into what he said in the train car a little more, and then look at the scene in the trailer. So it was in one of the extra episodes, The Walking Dead Season 10 extra episodes, and it was episode 20 that this guy showed up. Princess was locked in a train car, and I guess the others, Yumiko could have been getting like medical treatment, and the others were being questioned. So all this was playing out with Princess, who was kind of going a little crazy, not really crazy, but seeing people, seeing the others, Yumiko and the others, Ezekiel especially. But then you finally realize, hey, she's imagining all of this. She's talking to herself kind of thing in her head. So this Commonwealth soldier said he's just there to watch after her, give her some food, water, stuff like that until they get through the others so she can be questioned or processed, whatever it is, right? But Princess KOs the dude. It's Ezekiel in the trailer, but she's imagining Ezekiel, so it's really her, and then she starts punching him. But he says some very interesting things that I think we'll see play out as we see in the trailer.
Look, I'm on probation as it is. They're gonna discharge me for this, getting snatched up by some chick.
So several little times he's saying stuff like he will be demoted, discharged, he got taken over by a chick and stuff like that. And he said stuff like this.
Just a rookie. I'm so new that rifle isn't even loaded.
So it kind of shows that being a soldier is a certain class of citizen above a waiter and stuff like that, per se. So because he's busted down to a job where he has to be a waiter. Now, he could have been something else happened to him and he infiltrated the party as a waiter. Now, how did he get to the military? I'm sure they have some sort of system in there that they may even describe of how a citizen can ascend.
No. I screwed up. I have to face the consequences, okay?
But what we're trying to gather here is that that is the same guy. He's part of the resistance, as we see in the trailer, supposedly. That's what we're taking that as. And he was the soldier that was dealing with Princess. And because that situation messed up, plus he was already on probation, he said,
You're really gonna get busted for this, huh?
It'd be worse for you.
now he's a waiter again. You know, he got busted back to just a citizen, and that's all he was. And he becomes part of the resistance within Commonwealth, trying to go against Pamela and that establishment. Now, one question I had when I watched the episode for the first time, I thought that guy was putting on all of that. Even her beating him up and everything, he just played along and eventually got the answers for the questions that supposedly his boss wanted. So after all in all, he got the gun back, he got his helmet back, and he got the answers for the questions. And as soon as that happened,
I got it, let's go!
it just seems like he beat on the door, hey, I got her, and everybody was outside even though they were in black hoods, but that timed just too perfectly, right? So I thought, well, he keyed his radio at a certain point. I thought that's the cue or whatever, like, okay, I got her, you know, I finally got her, she's answering the questions, I'll be out in a second, so get ready. And then it was just, she answered the questions, he opened the door, and there they were.
Just needed to know you could play ball with us.
She was outside with the gun just a few minutes earlier. She comes back in and apologizes for beating him up and stuff, eventually gives the gun back to him. A lot of time passed. It's like, I thought it was a setup. But supposedly, because she beat him up, he's going to get in trouble. How do they know she beat him up? Did they see her run outside with a gun and then come back? I thought it was all a test. And the test ended with her finally answering the questions, apologizing, giving the gun back. And pretty much immediately, she said, well, when do I get to see my friends? You said I could see my friends if I answered the questions. And he said, right now. And he beat on the door Opened it up, there they were. That was kind of perfect timing right there. So I thought it was all a setup. But we see in the trailer, maybe it wasn't. The Commonwealth story arc may be pretty interesting, even more so than the comic book, the TV version, I mean, even more so than the comic book. The levels and the things that can happen, the fake Stephanie, her murder, that could be Sebastian, what's Lance, his angle with everything, Mercer, how's he going to play into it? Pretty interesting. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. But hey, you guys let me know what you think about it down in the comments below, and I'll join you there. This is James in Nashville. As always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more dead stuff.